Aloha folks, Kiora here with Maui Now. The Sentry Tournament of Champions is in full swing here in Kapalua, and the PGA players are of course making sports headlines, but there's also news locally about the Plantation Course itself, which was built in 1991. It is closing in February and will see huge changes in 2019.
This tournament is important for the state of Hawaii. We've been testing the best players of the tour for many, many years, but also 51 weeks of the year we're catering to the resort players. And then what's the variation, what's the variety that we want to provide for long term? This year, 2019, February 11th, we will close the golf course at Plantation Golf Course for approximately 9 months. And then we'll have a brand new surface, brand new green complex, bunkering. We selected the Celebration Bermuda, wall to wall, so we'll be regrassing this summer.
So this, for modern grasses, we should tumble the ball a lot further. Whatever rough you do have should be way more uniform.
So this building here, 27 years old, we have to address the roof, doors, hallways, restrooms. Every single items on the golf course will be touched. It's around $10 million for this property.
It will be a new plantation course, but a highly recognizable one. There won't be dramatic changes to the point that you go, gee, where'd this hole come from? The golf course played much faster, much firmer, much faster than it does and has in the last decade, let's say. Those conditions, which we happen to like, particularly coupled with the wind, give a situation that players can make determinations how they want to play. The fairways may be huge, may be hugely wide, but if the ground is firm and fast, even the best players in the world have to pick a proper line to play on. Otherwise, their ball's carried by the wind and the slope into some area they might not prefer. And yet, for the average, the resort players, the ball used to, years ago, would chase and chase forever and go. And so it made them feel good because they would hit the longest drives they could ever hit in their lives here, and it gave them a chance to get to these greens. Now people look at the greens and complexes and approaches and say, oh, there's a lot of slope, there's this, there's that. That slope, Mother Nature provided a great deal of it, but at the same time we tried to take advantage and incorporate it into the golf course so that you could use the ground, not just on the putting surfaces, but the ground that led to the putting surfaces to help you, whether you were one of the best players in the world or whether you were the resort player who had no chance to get to the green in the air, could land it short and roll the ball on. This new turfing, I think, will restore those characteristics.
We're going through climate change on Maui. There's no question about it. The fact is we've had 3 of the wettest winters in a row here. The cause and effect of what has happened is that for the average player, the course has become much harder. For the best players in the world, the course has become much easier.
Exactly.
And one of the goals, I think, of this refinement plan is to kind of switch that.
There's a local construction crew we'll be handling that have done work on numerous courses on the islands. I will be on site wearing a hard hat, coordinating all of this. However, I can't do it without the expertise.
Interestingly enough, the same 3 guys who work with us, who work building this golf course, are coming back.
The PGA Tour, they provide inputs as well. And then on-site crew, how is a local community and the public play the golf course? From the starters, the pace of play issues, the caddies, they all give us great inputs. And these are the teams that we put this project together. So there'll be a significant amount of local involvement.
Now, leaders say the main goal of this revitalization is playability. Find out what that means for local players in my article at MauiNow.com. I'm Kiora Balul for Maui Now. Everything Maui, always now.